a M&M's mini container in a tube, (10 by 32 by 2 inches bolts, threaded bolts and nuts, and probably washers to go with that if you would like, but you could go without them. A 1-inch PVC threaded on the inside and on the outside adapter. You're going to need to take the adapter and cut right on that crease line. I have already done that here, and this is the part you're going to want. Drill a hole through the end of the PVC without the threads on the inside. The threads are on the other side of it. Drill a hole about 1 centimeter into it right about here with a 5/32 drill bit. Try to stay as level as possible. I found that you don't even need to use a tap to thread it. Since it's plastic, I'm just driving the screw in, or the bolt, because it's working. I was going to use a tap, but it seems to be working just fine like this. So use a screwdriver. Mine requires Phillips head. You could have a hex head depending on what you got. Once I threaded it all the way through, I took it out, and then I took the drill with the same drill bit and just put it in and worked it back and forth to clean it up a little bit, because the threads were really tight. It was really hard to get the bolt in, and I really wouldn't want to do that when I'm like in the water trying to get my GoPro off of it or onto it or whatever. So then once you get your bolt through the second time, you can take one of your nuts with the optional washer. Just get it on there enough. And this nut you really shouldn't have to take off. So now keep threading it through. I had to take this file and file down half of the pipe. So if this was it, I filed down half of it. If the hole went from here across to here, I filed down this half. I had to file it down quite a bit to avoid this part of the case from hitting it. But now it's really snug. It doesn't turn back and forth, but you could avoid that problem by putting one of the GoPro extension pieces on, which I'll probably do anyways when it's in this case, but it keeps it nice and snug anyway, so I kind of like it like this. You could avoid having this problem where you have to file by moving the hole up closer to the rim of the pipe. Now, what you're going to do is just take the wrapper off of your M&M thing. Oh, and preferably get the orange one or yellow, something easy to see so you can spot it in the water. You're probably going to want to seal this seal right here where it pops off. Seal it nice and tight with something so that no water can get in. Now my GoPro is charging, so it's not in the case, but you would have it in the case. I did not put my bolt all the way through to the other side, just because I don't have a ton of time, and I'm just going to be taking this right off in not too long, so I don't really need it on there very tight. But you're going to insert not the cap in, but the other end into the pipe, and it's going to click in. It's already strong, like I can hold it upside down and shake it and nothing falls off. But you're going to want to seal that with something watertight and strong, maybe some sort of glue, epoxy, 2-part epoxy possibly. So seal that and seal that. I'm not going to do it right now, just for demonstration purposes, because I don't have enough time to do it. But that's basically your bobber right there. So now I'm probably going to go test it out. quick paint job and my bobber on a budget is complete. Okay, well this is the test for my homemade GoPro bobber. I'm gonna call it bobber on a budget. But so I have a pit full of water. So I'm gonna fire the GoPro up. Start recording. It's recording. Okay, so just gonna go. So you're swimming, Oh, you lost the GoPro in the water. Oh, what now? So as you can see, it is orange, so you can see it easily floating. I've heard stories about using the store-bought GoPro bobber, people losing it off of boats and going back to get it and being able to see it because of its visibility. This one I think is just as good. I'm gonna seal everything up and tighten everything down, and I think it's ready for action.